Now, I don't have a presentation to show, so you guys are just going to be listening to me talk for the most part. But let's talk about PLRs and what that is, what that looks like, and where you can sell them. And if you're just getting started, so let me ask the question: who in here does not have a digital product, but wants to get started with digital products? Put a one in the chat. If you already have a digital product, know how to get started, put a two. So I know who's in here. Okay, Miss Williams. How do you say your name? Hey, Digi. How do you say your first name? Miss Williams. How do you say that first name? Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, Erica, you know you have a digital product. Cool. Now you could always create another digital product with these. This is how I first got started when I first started out. So if you ever want to create another digital product, maybe you have another idea, this is a great way for you to, guys to get started. I'll probably just show something. Digi with the sevens. I don't know. I'm not fooling with you. I am not fooling with you. Okay. So one thing I do want to say is when you are dealing with something like a PLR product, these are good when you are selling it on a platform like Etsy. Okay. So if you are going to be an Etsy seller, people love PLR products mainly because you can sell PLR products as no commercial use, meaning it's a one-time buy, and they go from there. Or and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you. So if you're gonna do the PLR products, so PLR, and you can make anything a PLR, right? All that means is private label rights. What that means is this person can take this product, resell it, customize it, and they get 100% of the profits. They could resell it over and over and over again. It's different from an MRR product, which is master resale rights, which you could resell it over and over again, but you cannot customize it and it doesn't belong to you. Does that make sense? Put a one in the chat if it does. So PLRs work really, really well on a platform like Etsy. You can sell it on your own platform, but it does work well on this platform. Really, really good because first of all, Etsy is like one of those platforms that people like to go on there and buy cheap stuff. So if you have access to PLR products or templates and journals and stuff like that, you can start to sell your PLR products on a platform like Etsy. And then you give your audience the right to resell a product that you have already customized. Okay. So you can go on here and people are bundled up. I don't know why somebody would need 55 million digital products. That's just crazy. But they will bundle them up and sell them for about $1, sometimes $2, $3, something like that. Okay. Or you can take the PLR product and you can make it your own, right? And I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. And when you take it and you make it your own, this is something that you don't really have to sell on Etsy. You can sell it on your own platform, like a Gumroad or a what is it, Gumroad or PayHip or what is it? Beacon stands for all the things. So here, where you see like the gratitude journal, manifestation journal, self care. Well, these are coloring pages, but all the things that you see journals on, these were PLR products that I took and I just customized the covers of them and then put them on the Etsy platform. Now, whenever you are creating a product, remember I always like to tell you that you want to think about several different things when you are creating or when you're going to do this. So we know you need to do your research. Sorry, y'all. Give me one moment. That's my soup. I will be right back. Put a pin in that. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Do apologize. I'm back, y'all. Okay, so let's get into it. Do we have PLR in the creator? We do. We have PLRs in the creator lounge. It's underneath the side hustle starter kit. Um, and I will share the link if you guys are interested in getting it. But okay, so whenever you are thinking about getting started, now I will always, if you are new to digital products and you're new to digital product sales, okay, I would definitely encourage you guys to get started with PLR products. Why? Because I got started with a PLR product and it was so easy. I work a 9 to 5. Um, and the fact that they already had like a community already built for me, and all I had to do was resell it was amazing. But then when I found out about the PLR products that was inside of the community, that was like a bonus for me. Okay, because then I could create my own things and put my own spin on it, put my own brand, and then start to build out my own things. Does that make sense, y'all? Put a one in the chat if it does. Okay, so that's what you want to do. So the first thing is you want to solidify what you want to offer or sell. Okay, so the first thing you want to look for is a niche, whatever that niche may be. Okay, so let's say, and I always like to, okay, thank you for the ones. So I always like to uh, start with budgeting. But what I want to say is the popular niches have anything to do with money. So anything to do with health, wealth, or relationship. Those three. Hey, Miss V. Miss V, I haven't seen you in forever. Oh my God, I know you busy, but I hope you're doing good. Hey, that's one of my students, y'all. But anyways, anything that has to do with health, wealth, or relationship. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, I've been having those not safe for work classes, and I sent you a link last week. I'm like, where is she? I'm gonna send it to you again, so hopefully you can make it on at 4 o'clock next week. But okay, let me get into it. So the three more most popular niches have anything to do with health, wealth, or relationship. Why? Because that's what we worry about. Either we're worried about our health, we're either worried about relationship, or we're worried about wealth. Okay, so anything in those categories is really going to make you money. Okay, yes, please. Okay, check your inbox in the school community next week. I'll send it over to you. So, with that being said, so you want to think about your niche. Now, when you're thinking about a niche, you want to think about something that you're good at. So I'm going to call somebody out that's in the room right now, and that's Miss Tama. Miss Tama is really amazing when it comes to gardening. Okay, so I've been knowing Miss Tama for almost 2 years now. Okay, y'all, so I could bother her and tease with her real quick. But Miss Tama is amazing with gardening. She teach gardening for people who especially live in apartments, because that's what she does. She gardens in her apartment or whatever, and she talks about health and stuff like that. She's also good with retirement because Miss Tama's retired now, and she works well with her money. But let's talk about the gardening, because I want you to focus on just one thing whenever you're thinking about building out whatever product you want to build out. Okay. So Miss Thelma's great with gardening. Okay, so we've been encouraging her for years to go ahead and put out her products and start a community. This year we've been encouraging her to start a community, but this is something she's good at. People ask her about gardening. She talks about gardening all the time. She shows her gardening. So number one, you want to pick something that people are asking you about, that's popular, and that you could talk about all the time. You never want to pick something that's just popular, but you have no interest in it and you're going to get bored easily. Okay. Put got it in the chat if you got it. You never want to pick those type of things. Okay. You want to pick something that you could talk about over and over again, and that other people want. Okay. Always do that. After you pick your niche, then you want to go ahead and figure out who your target audience is. Okay. Target audience is usually you, maybe a year or 6 months down the line. So, for example, me, I'm a I'm a professional woman over 40. So my target audience would be 9 to 5 women or professional women over 40 looking for ways to make money online. I'm just giving you a very simple thing, right? So you want to focus on them. This is who you're building the product for, whatever problem they have or whatever problem you're going to get ready to solve for them. So let's say I want to build my niche around budgeting for beginners. So I want to build budgeting for women over 40 who have not saved for retirement, and maybe they're worried about retirement and they need strategies for that. Okay. So let me show you how you, yeah, okay. So if you have a PLR product, what you would do is you just go into one of these bundles, right? And then you'll probably look for like a budgeting workbook or a budgeting thing. Now, the upgrade that ChatGPT has done, oh my God, when we go into ChatGPT, that's going to be a whole nother level. But let's go into here real quick. And I'm going to take a prompt that I posted in the community, and I'm going to remix it real quick. But I just want you guys to see how this little bundle looks. So let me see if we have it. Oh, I'm not even sharing my tab. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so these have workbooks in them. Workbook, ADHD, slow self-esteem. Oh, weight loss. Weight loss is always a very popular one. Digital product. Okay, so this doesn't have anything with budgeting. So let me pick something else. Let me see. Productivity, ultimate small business, traveling, meal plan, vision board, gratitude. Okay, 2025 budget planner. Okay, now we can always change the year on this. And I learned a really good trick from a friend of mine, Tanya, and she showed me how to update the calendar. So y'all are gonna learn how to update the calendar here as well. Okay. So, anyways, I would take something like this and go ahead and get. So again, this is something that's within my niche. Okay, something within my niche. Also, too, you can take some of these, and even if it's not your niche, but you like the layout, then you can still use it. Oh, you know what? Sorry about that. Give me one moment, y'all. Let me share this. Okay, so then you're going to open this up. This is how you usually edit your PLR products. Okay, so you get your PLR product, you open up the Canva link, and the first thing that you want to do, because there's a lot of people that have access to these products, right? So you want to then come here and make a copy. Okay. And then also too, you can just make your own PLR product from scratch, but we're not talking about that today. But anyways, so you make a copy, boom. So you want to create and edit from the copy. Put a 2 in the chat if that makes sense. Put a 2 in the chat if that makes sense. You want to edit from the copy. Okay. Okay, awesome. Erica could put her thumbs up. Just as long as I get some type of movement in here, I'm good. I'm good. You know how when you go to church, the preacher wants you to talk back to them? That's how it is too. Talk back to me. Let me hear what you got to say. But now I'm joking. All right, let's get into it. So now what I'm going to do is I found a PLR that I want to edit. I'm going to look at the just overall layout of this. Of course, I'm going to change the calendar for this and just see what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep. Okay. So we can look at different things. So this has a dream fund. Oh, excuse me. What is a dream fund? So this has a dream fund. I think they said they had a baby fund. Savings goals. So you write out your savings goals. Okay, got you. Travel fund. Okay, wedding fund. Month ahead. This is cute. So if you wanted to go in here and change maybe some things, you could. You don't have to leave it the same. Okay. So you want to go in here and check it out. Don't keep everything in here the same because you may not want to keep it the same. This is retirement savings. But look through it and see. So this is like 62 pages. Okay. Now it's not going to be overwhelming to update every page because I'm going to show you how it's not going to be overwhelming, but you pretty much, are looking at the overall view of what your audience is getting. Okay. Okay. I like this little savings jar. This is cute. This is cute. Also, too, what you can do is you can create stickers that go along with your PLR products. Digital stickers are very, very popular. Those are very, very popular digital products that people sell right along with their planners, their journals, and all the things. Okay. So maybe people can, this is a savings jar, they can add like a dollar bill in here just to represent how much they're saving. Okay. Got it in the chat if you got it. All right. So now that we pretty much have a PLR, okay, awesome. That we want, we are going to go into Chat GPT and we're going to start to build out um we're going to start to build out our things. So give me one moment. Let me grab this GPT real quick. Okay, here we go. So usually when you're, and this is a custom GPT, right? You can go into ChatGPT and do the same thing, but I'm just going to use this one because it's easier for me to do it. Let me see. My niche is budgeting for women, professional women over 40 wanting to save for retirement. Okay. Um that's my niche and my target audience all together. Okay. So we put that in there and then it's going to tell you what it is and find your target audience, niche or whatever. So this really builds out your the pain points and it helps you to, you know, build out what is it? Digital products based on, the answers that you give, all the things. Okay. Um Meanwhile, we need a niche that works. Da, da, da. Okay. So I need help creating a what was this called? 2025 budget planner. A cover for my 2026 budget planner. Give me 5 ideas. Okay. So then it will then give me some ideas. Okay. As to what the budget planner can look like. Okay, so at this point, this is very good for you to step in with your branding if you have like different brand colors. So let's say I wanted um my brand colors are lavender and gold. Lavender and gold. Um Hold on, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. I just need to deliver it. Delete it. Not deliver it, Jesus. Okay, so I put in my brand colors. I'm just doing it randomly. You may want to go in a little bit deeper. Okay, and then so it's giving you different
Wait, are you sharing this? Are you sharing the screen?
Yeah, you
I
guys
see your
can't
screen.
see
I
it.
just see the chat GPT though. That's what I was just making sure.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No problem. So it's giving you luxury. So if you want something really luxury look, a luxury feel, calm resets, things like that, then that's fine. But let's say I want a person on my cover. So now I'm going to say on the cover um, to create a digital. Now, this is where AI comes into play and it comes into you prompting your AI art. Now, let's pause right here. I'm gonna put a pin in this. When it comes to AI art, you can create your AI art in different ways. Um, your AI art can be digital illustrations. It can be um, what is it? Oh gosh, digital illustrations. You can create realistic covers of realistic people. You can do brat art style. You can do chibi art style. There's so many different art styles. You can do retro art style. So there's a lot of different art styles that you can choose. I would suggest that you sit there and try to play with different art styles just so you can figure out what kind of art style you really like. Okay. Whenever you're thinking about creating AI art and putting it on your covers. Okay. So on the cover, I would like to create a digital illustration of and beautiful plus size African woman. Hey, Angel! Oh my gosh, fruitful creating everybody. Hey, Angel, how you been? Okay, I put women. It's supposed to be woman. Okay, all right. So I'm giving it an overall idea of what I would like, you know, it to create when it comes to the image. Okay. So now let's wait to see what it does. Again, with the upgrade in with Chat GBT, it really is doing its thing. Okay. So hold on, y'all. I'm gonna grab something else. Let me see if I can find it while it's creating this image. Okay, while it's creating the image, let me know if you guys have any questions. Any questions, let me know. Be more than happy to answer. You could come off the mic if you have any questions. You're doing well. That's good. I see you go live one time. I didn't even get a chance to hop in. Okay, y'all
I
see what ChatGPT doing? Go ahead.
put okay, it finally came up. Oh, I was just wondering, was that module where you got the PLR? Is that can the free tier see that or
No,
just
they
the pay?
cannot.
Okay,
No,
because
on
my
just
other
the pay.
profile couldn't see it. That's why I was asking. Okay,
Cause what?
just check. My other profile couldn't see it, but the
Moderator
coach.
could. Okay, got
Yeah,
you. Got you. Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah. All right. So we got our girly. We gave it a brand. We told it kind of like gave it direction as to what we wanted. And because Chatty has upgraded, I love this. This is fabulous. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna show y'all two things. Okay, you love the image, me too. All right. So we got our girly, got our brand colors. And so what we're gonna do is And again, this is why I love PLR products. So then we're going to bring this in here and we're going to copy the image. Okay. And then we are going to go back to Canva. I did a right click and then I pressed copy image. Okay. Just in case y'all didn't see what I did. So now when we get in here, remember we had copied the PLR. We're going to delete all of this, delete all of this, delete all of this. And then we are going to paste. Oh, you know what? I should have gave it an aspect ratio. Let me see if it fits in the picture. If it doesn't, I'm going to give it an aspect ratio of 8.5 by 11 inches. Okay. Because a lot of times you do need to give it the aspect ratio. Other than that, it won't work. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So we're going to set it to background. This is Canva on into Akafu, y'all. So give me a minute. Let's try one more time, and there we go. Okay, so no, let me do something real quick. Let me go back to ChatGPT. Use aspect because I don't want to do magic expand because sometimes it messes it up. Aspect ratio 8.5 by 11, but you can do magic expand if you want to. Let me see if it does it for me in this aspect ratio. If it does, then I'm good. Okay, so that's pretty much what you do when you're creating your images inside of Chatty, because Chatty has really upgraded the way that we create images and it has made these things really gorgeous. But okay, so you're going to right click, create the life you love in retirement. Okay, so that's what she's teaching the people over 40. So let's go in here. And I don't know if she's in here. I don't think she is, but one of my mentees just finished her lead magnet. Oh, and it's so fire. It is so fire. She did such an amazing job. Okay, we're gonna wait for this to download. Oh, still giving me the same thing. Okay.
So, quick question. You didn't actually provide a reference image, huh?
No, I didn't have to.
That's amazing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I did this the other day. I did a few different ones playing around, and the first one it gave me some other woman, so I had to provide a reference image for Chatty, but that's okay. I just was wondering.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you don't care who pops up on your screen, then it's cool. I didn't really care. I just said I want her to be a plus size African American woman. So because of that, it just, it gave me her and she came out really good. What I was gonna say to y'all. So it didn't fit the thing because I should have told it to create it in the aspect ratio of 8.5 by 11 inches. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Magic Expand, just so that it can fit the screen right. And you do need Canva Pro in order to do this. Okay, y'all. You do need Canva Pro to do this. All right, so then I'm gonna do whole page and you click on expand. Okay. All right, and then you would go and you would pick which one of the images you like, because the corners are going to be kind of off a little bit, but I like this one. So I'm going to click on done, and there we go. Okay. Oh, shoot. Put this up here. Okay, so it's updated and it's done. Okay, y'all. So now you got your cover. Now we done got an upgraded cover from this. Now, if you want to resell this to and put it on a platform like Etsy, you can. It doesn't have to be yours. It can just be something that somebody else sells. So now that you have your cover, the next thing that you want to do is You want to go inside your PLR, and you never want to keep this the same. Okay. You never want to keep the same because, again, it's a billion people that have the same thing. So you do want to stand out. Now, if you want to keep your cover as white, you can. I like to, update mine a little bit and put a background to it. So I'm going to go back to Chatty. Oh, shoot. And have a conversation. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to go back to Chatty and have a conversation. Okay. And I'm going to say, ain't even no words. Hold on. And just the brand colors. Brand colors. Okay. And then let's see what it generates for us. Okay. In the meantime, do you guys have any questions? Any questions? Any questions? No questions? Okay, cool. So we're going to wait for it to finish out. And then after we do the interior pages, then I'm going to show you how to update the calendar. Okay. I'm going to have to put this on my Etsy page. Now, because, we're 4 months in, this can still work. But here, there you go. It created like a little plain background for you. Boom. Isn't that cute? It goes with the aesthetics. So then you're going to go in here and you're going to paste. And when it downloads, you're going to set it to the background. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, so do I have to do this one by one? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But look at that. Didn't it come out cute? Put a one in the chat if y'all like that. Look, you ain't even got it. This isn't a matter of minutes. Okay, y'all? You got a product you did not create, and Chatty is helping you. Wait, I'm so sorry, Jesus. I forgot to share what I just did. And Chatty is helping you customize your product that you did not create in a matter of.
How did you get it to do it for all the pages without having to do each one separately?
I'm gonna show you that right now. Okay, so now you got your internal or interior page, right? You got your interior page set up. Okay, so now again, you're gonna probably have to change the colors of these little things right here. So what I would do if I was you, I would just, so you can when with these colors right here, when you click on the color itself, you see how this page has the same color or it has a color palette. You can change it to the color palette of either the page or right here. So you could play around with the colors and see if you want to change it to gold. Is that gray orange? Oh, that's like, okay, so it's something called gray orange. Hold on, y'all. So, okay, so let's say I wanted to change it to this gold color. All you do is just change all, and it's going to change all the ones for you. Well, it's supposed to change all the ones on the page, but I guess it's not doing that. But anyways, and then you can just go through all of it and just change them. Okay, so these changed all the ones moving forward. Okay, and you have to decide on which color, but I would have to manually go into each of the pages and make sure that it's changed. All right. Okay, put a one in the chat if you guys are following me. Okay, The way that you're going to change the interior pages is you're going to click on these four squares. So we click on the four squares. Where is it? Okay, there you go. No, it didn't change it. There you go. So you click on these four squares. And then after, so you see all the pink didn't go away. So you're going to have to individually go into some of these pages and change the colors. Okay. Now that shouldn't take that much time because you have the change all button. But I did want to show you how you can just change them all. Okay. Anyways. So what you're going to do here is you're going to right click and you're going to look for copy page style and click on that. Okay. Copy page style. Then you're going to click on the page. Okay, and then off click. Let me see if it's going to allow me to do it because sometimes when I try to do it this way, it doesn't allow me to. But what you want to do is you want to highlight all these pages is what I want to show you. So we're going to click off and then we are going to, oh shoot. It didn't allow me to. Okay, no, it's not going to allow me to do it, but give me a minute. Let me just, because it's going to give me problems. I know it is. So I'm just going to click on each and then I'm going to right click again and then I'm going to put paste page style. And what it's going to do is all of the pages are going to now have the same background. Okay. Put got it in the chat if you got it. You see what it just did? So all of the pages are going to have the same style. I'm going to show you again. Okay. So let's say we want to do this row. So we're going to click on the first one. The goal is to try to highlight all the pages. Okay, it's giving me some issues. Okay. So we want to click on here. Okay, and then click here. I don't know why it's changing my background to the little boxes to black, but we can fix that later.
Because I know I remember that you said that you have a hack to fix the date or the.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going to do that later. All right, so then you want to highlight all of these just so you don't have to, keep copying and pasting to all 62 pages. Okay. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do that. Copy page style. And then click on this, click off. And then highlight all of these. And then right click, paste page style. And then you do this to all of the pages. Okay. You do this to all of your pages. There you go. So you go through all of your pages, you do the same thing. You click it off, click it on, and then, paste page style on every last one of them. Okay, highlight, scroll down. There you go. And right click. Oh, it didn't transfer over. So then I would have to go back to copy paste style, but you pretty much know how to do that. Okay. So now that all of your pages have the same background style, you want to go over, each page. So for example, it changed this background black. So you want to go over it and then, change the color to what you want. This is black. So if you want to change it to gold, you just click on gold and then have it change all of them to gold, and boom, it'll just automatically change it. These are some easy changes that you could do. Okay, now as far as the calendar is concerned, so you have two different calendars. You have these little itty bitty ones, and then you have the big ones. So the little itty bitty ones, you're still gonna have to change them because again, we're changing it to 2026. So we're gonna go up here and change the calendar. And then, okay, so then what you're gonna do is you're gonna find this app that's on what is it, Canva. It's called the calendar. Yeah, there you go. It's called Calendar Builder is what it's called. Okay, that's the name of the app. So what you're gonna do is I think I have to delete all of these. Yeah. So let me delete these. So you have to delete all the little numbers.
Wait, you have to manually delete them?
Yeah, it's not hard. You just highlight each one and you just delete them. You see how I highlighted all of that?
Okay.
This is giving me some trouble, but see, you can highlight them.
No. I
There you
see what
go.
you're saying. I just thought there was something else. That's cool.
So then you come over here and you pick the month, you pick the year, okay? And then you need to change the background. So if you don't want the background to be gray, you could change it to white and then you click on add to calendar, okay? So then this will be your January calendar. Did y'all see what I did there? And bring it up. Now you know that it is aligned with the little box when you see that line pop up. Hold on.
Where did you find the calendar builder?
In the apps. So go to apps and then type in calendar builder. I'm gonna show you where to find it, the apps. Okay. So you are going to make this a little bigger, make sure it aligns with everything else. That's how you know, because those lines pop up. But let me see, is it aligning with this though? No, it's not. There you go. There's that line. So you want the lines to match. And there you go. So that's how you're going to replace the calendars to make sure that it matches the dates for the year. Okay. Okay. So how you find the app is you go to apps right here on the side. You click on apps and then you search and you put in calendar builder right here. And the one you're looking for is, I think it's yellow. There you go. This one right here, calendar builder. And then, you do everything that I was telling you how to do. And then you would do this for every single month that's on the calendar. You would delete the days, the days of the week and the numbers, and then replace it with the calendar here. Same thing for here as well. You would just delete this whole thing and then replace it with the calendar that you created, okay? So that's pretty much how you sit up here and design your PLR. And I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's going to take me a minute to do it. But I did want to give you a brief overview of you customizing something that you didn't create. But for the most part, this looks gorgeous. Okay. This looks gorgeous, especially the cover. The cover is fire. So I'm going to stop right here. Do you guys have any question? That was my lesson for tonight. Now, the next half of the night, we're going to be doing our co-working session. And you guys can work on whatever project you have on your own. But do you guys have any questions before I stop the recording? When it comes to creating your PLR, how to offer it, your target audience, all the things, let me know. You guys have me in the room, so just ask whatever questions you may have.
I know you mentioned Etsy. Do you ever put it like in your beacons link as well, or not at all?
When it comes to PLRs, I always put it in Etsy. No, I don't put it in my beacon links because my beacons is usually for like classes or if I'm selling some other type of products. I find that I get more traffic though on Etsy whenever I'm selling my PLRs. So that's why I always put them on Etsy. But you can put them on beacons. Now, the thing about Etsy is, remember, Etsy is a built-in marketplace. You don't have to, the traffic is already given to you if you do the keyword research for it. But if you have if you have an audience and you're driving traffic to your own beacons or Gumroad, you can still make money with your PLR products as well. It's just, like I said, Etsy is a marketplace, so it makes it easier for you to offer something like a PLR on Etsy. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay, awesome. I love it. Okay, last thing that I want to show y'all, and then I'm gonna get ready to go. So I put this prompt inside of the community, but nobody really, I mean, they remixed it to I thought they were gonna remix it a little bit more. But it is what it is. But I'm gonna show you the one that I'm talking about. Hold on. Share tab. Okay, this is another PLR. I mean, this is another digital product you can create, and you could turn this literally into a PLR product. Okay, so this is a prompt I found in what is it? In Facebook. And I was like, oh, I definitely gotta share my community. But it makes you these little journal pages, and it makes you the journal pages. Is it Tangela? I don't know where it was. I think it was in this thing called Canva Create.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Wait a minute. But so what I was gonna say is what it does is you upload an image, any image, and it will create a journal page for you, right? This is a great product also that you could put on Etsy because it's like a one-page journal. You could turn this into a calendar, a 1 month page calendar. People are always looking for stuff like this. You could turn it into a notepad. It's a lot of things that you can turn this thing into. So I want you to think about that too. Whenever I put in these prompts, this could be a great digital product. It's an amazing digital product. And maybe you could sell like 30 of them or 40 of them in one, or you could just sell one and they can just print it out over and over again. But this is another digital product that you guys can play around with. But what I was going to say was the wording was already given, but nobody changed the words. So let's say we wanted to change the words. Oh, excuse me. Right. Let me find an image I want to create. Let me find one of my manifestation images. Let's play around with that real quick. And then we can start on our own thing. But give me one moment. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 I'm just looking for my prompt, so give me one moment. Okay, there you go. There we go. Okay, I think I'm going to do the one with boss lady energy, and then we can go from there. And I will give you guys this prompt just so y'all can play around with it as well. And, see if you can make your own page and what that would come to look like. Okay. So I'm going to just start with a new chat. And we're going to do, you know what? Let's do love and relationship. Let's do love and relationship. I want to see how that comes out. But gave you the prompt, and I'm going to give you the other prompt as well. So what you need to do is create the image first. You guys can remix this image if you want to. You should just play around with it a little bit. And then this is the other prompt. So I'm going to bring this prompt into ChatGPT like this. So glossy African American, she's wearing da, 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 da. Okay. So then we go in here, right? And we create the image. So, and this is another, just another digital product that you guys can offer to your audience. But I'm going to show you how you can make the journal pages and sell the pages and go from there. Okay. Okay, while we're waiting for this to finish up. Okay, turn this into okay, so here's your oh, she came out so pretty. I attract love. I am a man. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so now I want to change this prompt.
That is real cute.
So pretty. Attracting love in relationship. Okay, so now I'm asking it. Now you can manually go in here and change the words and stuff, but I don't want to do all that. So I'm gonna ask. It's gonna create that. Dang, I didn't want it to do that. It's gonna create the image for me. I wanted to change the prompt for me, but let's see what happens. Okay, we want to change the words. I want it to change. I want this to be updated to something that is going to be related to relationships. So give me one moment. Here we go. Okay, so now it's going to upload what kind of love am I receiving? How do I feel about my ideal relationship? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, oh my God, why does this have to be so cute? Now, if Valentine's Day was around the corner, I would definitely make this for Valentine's Day, but it's updated the prompt for me, and all I'm going to do is take it in there. Sometimes you do have to talk to Chatty real rough and be like, what is you doing? And if you wanted to take it to another level, instead of making just journal pages, you can make a cover and then turn it into a whole journal. But let's go ahead and highlight this. Put this in here. And there we go. All right. So I wanted to turn it into something related to love and relationship. I would do the same thing with the prompt if I wanted it to reflect money or mindfulness or any of those things. Okay. People love journal pages. They like notebook pages. Let me show you what I mean. Why this is a good product. So journal page. Look what it says, journal page templates, journal pages. Anytime you type in a keyword and it pops up, that means that people are looking for it. So that means that if somebody's looking for it, it's a product that you can definitely sell and offer, but you definitely have to know your target audience and their pain points. Well, look, so you have journal bundles, okay? So you can bundle it up. You have 127 pages. So you have all these things dealing with journals that you know that people would be interested in getting, okay? Or you can create and offer it to them. About me journal page, printable journal pages. See right here. So it's telling you that people like these. Let me show you something else. Notebook paper or note paper or something like that. So notebook paper and journals are in the same kind of category. Okay. So you can create these and turn it into a product that you can turn around and sell. I would definitely hop on this because ChatGPT is very popular. And if you want to, offer it as PLR or just sell it without the private label rights, you can do that as well. But okay, so here's my little notebook paper or my journal paper. I attract love. What kind of love am I ready to receive? How do I want to feel in my ideal relationship? What am I ready to attract and accept in love? This came out gorgeous. So gorgeous. All right. So you could create a few pages and maybe change the prompts in here if you want to. And then offer them either on your own platform or something like Etsy. But this is another way that you guys can create a product a product from scratch. So this is not something that you created, but a product from scratch. Or you could take a done for you product and then just add this to the pages. Okay. Does that make sense, y'all? Put a one in the chat if that makes sense. Put a one in the chat. And then did you guys get a chance to create your own? Okay, Erica.
I'm over here doing naughty photos.
Oh my God. Well, those who are not doing naughty photos, did you guys get a chance to create your own?
I was about to say, you haven't seen the Telegram?
What else you been teaching?
No, I have been teaching. Anybody else? Did you guys get a chance to create your own?
Let me drop this one. This one's a blooper though.
No, nobody else? Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that you guys are working on whatever it is.
I've been working on my other stuff that I sent you, Mara.
Oh, they're gonna Nika. Nika created, oh my God, Nika, I want to show your product so bad, but I'm not gonna do it.
Go ahead, you can.
Y'all, Nika went into ChatGPT and she was acting a fool today, but she did her big one. So I have inside of the community teaching them how to create really great lead magnets. And she was like, oh, I was really overthinking this, but Chatty really did my thing. So I'm going to show her sneak peek. That's what I'm going to show. I'm going to show her sneak peek so that you guys can see it. But also to ask ChatGPT to help you with your lead magnet ideas as well. Let me share it real quick, and then we can entire screen. There we go. Okay. So this is her sneak peek. Let me know when you guys can see it. Come off the mic and say, yeah, okay, awesome. So this is her lead magnet. Let me tell you something. She got out of class on Thursday, and that baby say, yeah, I got you. So hold on, let me show y'all the rest of the pages. Look at these. Oh my God. And this is one of her girls, one of her AI girlies that she created. That's on the page. But isn't this cute, y'all?
Yes.
She is doing her big one. And this is just her lead magnet. Okay. So I'm so proud of her. Y'all give her a big congratulations for following through and doing the things that she needed to do. So yes, I love it. Yep, she did an amazing job on this. Brand colors on point. Everything on
Thank
point.
you.
Yes. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for me. Let me stop the recording. So